Hi everyone, my name is Emmanuel,
And my name's Isaiah, and I'm in the counseling emphasis.
and I'm in the school psychology emphasis.
We're going to take you on a tour of the campus here at UCSB.
And with that being said, let's jump right in.
Hope you enjoy.
We'll start at the corner of San Clemente Villages, which is also graduate student housing, and then walk our way to campus.
You'll see we have a side path here that leads back to the rec center, as well as plenty of bike lanes. So you'll see that we have two paths walking across the street here. We'll be following the left path with the street that leads us directly to Gevirtz Graduate School. You'll also find hospital clinic here, the Golden Center, and your education classes.
On the left, we have recreation facilities on campus like tennis courts and a track for running, and on the right, we have student health, where students can receive health services.
You might notice that even though this is the front of the student health center, during COVID hours, we're actually using the back side. We'll be covering that on our way back.
This is the Kegel Autism Center, which provides services for individuals and families affected by autism spectrum disorders. As doctoral students in CCSP, there are opportunities to get involved with the Kegel Autism Center and Hosford Clinic. And this is the Hosford Clinic, which provides psychological treatment to the entire Santa Barbara community. This is the Gevirtz Graduate School of Education, where CCSP students take most of their classes. It's also where our department is housed.
We'll also give you guys a nice orientation shot. Just gonna spin around here so you can get a good hang of the surrounding.
And remember to walk your bike when you're on the sidewalk.
You will see some other entrances into the Gevirtz Graduate School here, as well as some extra classes on the back side of the education building. We're probably using some of these for orientation, so feel free to check them out when you get here, or we'll see you there. Alright, now we're going to spin back around to the other side of the education building. Again, giving you guys a nice feel for where everything's at and what it looks like. And then we can go inside the building which has a courtyard. Getting inside, we have an elevator to the 4 floors. We have the back entrance to Hosford and Kegel. We also have our 2 gender-neutral bathrooms, a water fountain, and auto filter, and then stairs up with extra entrances.
The second floor is where all the faculty offices are located. If you turn left, you'll see the lounge. You can relax and talk to other students here in between classes. There are some nice places to sit and study on the 4th floor, such as the patio outside. There's also the Student Affairs office on the 4th, in case you need to talk to someone about fellowships or other student-related services.
Right across from education, you'll see that we have a parking spaces here for people who need to commute. You do need to pay for these parking spots, but if you are living in grad housing, it is of course a very easy walk.
Now for a tour of our beautiful campus. The Metropolitan Transit District, MTD, is our local bus service. UCSB students can ride it at no cost just by showing their student ID.
We're going to walk you guys from education down to the main road of UCSB, where you can find many of our resource centers, and where it's going to be the easiest to navigate.
UCSB has many bike lanes and is pedestrian friendly too, so don't forget to bring your bike.
To our right, we have some of the arts, humanities, and research centers, and to our left, we have things like CAPS, UCEN, and the library.
On the left, as Isaiah mentioned, we have the Counseling and Psychological Services Department, also called CAPS. CAPS is committed to providing timely and culturally appropriate mental health services to UCSB's diverse student population. And on the right, we have Stork Tower. Let's take a closer look. But first, make sure to look both ways before crossing the bike lanes.
This is the University Center, also called UCEN. The center is the primary provider of services on campus. There are many dining options, including Starbucks, Pan Express, and a few more, as well as a food bank open for all students.
The Stork Tower courtyard is an outdoor space where many events take place. It's also a nice place to relax and enjoy the sunshine.
Here at Corwin Plaza, you'll see some other services and other centers here at UCEN, including the Multicultural Center, which aims to retain students of color by combating injustices of both on and off campus. You also see a nice view of the lagoon in the background, as well as the back entrance to UCEN's cafeteria. We'll jump back to the front of UCEN and walk back to the road. And again, more bike lanes. It can get pretty chaotic, especially when more students are around in the middle of the corner. Back to our previous spot, right in our CAPS. We're going to continue walking down the left side of the road and head to the library. This is the second main road through campus, leading from the arbor all the way down to the beach. So if you like the view there, get acquainted with this one here.
Here's the arbor, a marketplace where you can buy snacks. The Davison Library is on the right, where you can borrow books, study, or rest in between your classes.
Heading south from here, we're gonna go to the beach. The beach is right across from campus. We have two of them on the south and the east side. Many students come over here to relax and de-stress in the waves. We have some paddle boards, surfers, and even a little scuba dive you can see there. We do have car accessible parking for students to come over and look over the cliffs, as well as stairs down on either side of the parking. This is accessible to students at all times, so feel free to put it on your list of things to do. You also see a little bit more of the campus lagoon here, with places to sit. Further down, you'll see the beach, but again, you'll have to wait until you get here with us.
Jumping back on the main road, let's head to the right this time. This is the Performing Arts Building, where students can watch world-class performances.
We also have the Student Research Building on that left side. We'll get back to that in a bit. But first, let's head back up to education and student health.
The bike lanes are a great way to get around to classes, as well as to find fun spots to zoom through.
So here we have the actual entrance to student health on the back side. We have things for dental, optometry, and of course, medication.
Here we have the Student Resource Building, where many student services and organizations are housed, like the African Diasporic Cultural Resource Center, the American Indian and Indigenous Cultural Resource Center, and the Asian Resource Center, to name a few.
If you continue to the right, you actually see some of Isla Vista's food areas. Both Embarcadero del Norte and Del Mar have some great spots to check out.
Next, we'll head to the Rec Center, available for all students, including grad students.
We have a collection of indoor and outdoor exercise equipment, including bikes, weightlifting, rock climbing, and even an indoor hockey rink, as well as, of course, the fields that are open to students as well. There are clubs that you can already join, or even ones you can start up, like a night with tennis. We do have plenty of outdoor fields for tennis, basketball, volleyball, track, softball, and even a playground if you're bringing kids to Santa Barbara.
We hope you enjoyed this tour, and we hope to see you on orientation day. See you soon!
Bye-bye.